It's spring, a time to plan and plant gardens, a time we can act with creation. Today, we are going to talk about pollinators and native plants. Native plants are those that have existed in an area and evolved over a period of time and occur naturally in a particular region. We depend on bees and other insects to collect pollen and carry it to other plants to help them produce fruit and seeds. Bees depend on pollen for their own food. We could call this a circular economy that benefits both parties. Maybe you already have some of these in your garden, or you have seen them in your neighbor's yard. Maybe you already have some of these in your garden, or you have seen them in your neighbor's yard. 75% of our food depends on pollinators. Once you know how to attract pollinators to your vegetable garden, you'll have lots of help growing amazing produce. Our ecosystem is suffering because of pollution, loss of habitat due to urban sprawl, climate change, and deforestation. Pollinator populations are dwindling, and 1 in 4 species of bees are facing extinction. Our butterfly population in the US has declined by 22%. In this century, over 100 species declined by more than 50%. Shrinking habitats, rising temperatures, and a toxic array of pesticides, a global downturn in insect populations has dire implications for our entire ecosystems. These are a few of the plants that attract butterflies. Are you finding some of them in your own garden? Maybe you would like to add a few. We know monarchs are especially attracted to milkweed. Bees and insects are especially attracted to particular plants because of their color or scent, just as we are. If you have a veggie garden, consider adding some plants to attract pollinators. Why plant native plants? Here are some good reasons. I always like to make my work easier. Some of our native plants grow in other parts of our country and are planted here, but these are native New Yorkers. Native plants help keep our ecosystems healthy. They are more sustainable and resilient. They are more adaptable to local environments and ordinarily need less care, which saves time, pruning, and yes, money. Here are some ideas to consider in planning your garden space that includes your potted plants. Here are some plants that grow well in pots and attract pollinators. Not all plants that attract pollinators are native plants. Some are annuals, some are perennials, but color attracts. Here are some ideas to consider in planning your garden space that includes your potted plants. If you are wondering where to begin, check the internet for ideas and local markets where you can buy plants. Color Bright and Green has a webpage on pollinator pathways. We have some flyers with suggestions of where to shop. We take a final look at some of our native plants. Finally, we ask you to help save our pollinators. You and I can help save our local ecosystems. Plant for pollinators. Save God's creation. God bless.